Charlie, see,
you know,
coach.
No, you proceed.
I want to see.
So I hope the camera is picking this.
Today, I am Baba's Rahman.
No,
biggest.
No. But this is YouTube.
Look, put this on YouTube for me.
I said, Baba Rahman, I want your biggest fan.
On there, me tweet to be big.
Coach.
I tell you, and I'm catch a Ghana for say. I'm going to surprise the whole Ghana. And I'm saying that.
And this is the surprise.
Look, I spoke to one of my brothers yesterday.
Yeah, man.
Me Bonnie. And I'm a catcher and say,
You know, Charlie,
on my bed.
it's small.
On my bed.
Charlie, we are live on TikTok. Just
Yes.
Hey. Well, what partner then?
Look, the unction spoke.
Joe
was about the unction catcher. Me back coach Christopher Nimley and did that to Kwechi. Ketokreku Dinichia. I did that to my boss Ghana.
Follow down note.
Follow down note. And support your boy. Look, today I will tell the whole Ghana. I have a personal history with Baba Rahman.
A personal history
with him. But if Coach Sika Kono, if Coach Sika Kono, one of the coaches who coached Baba Rahman when he was playing for Dreams FC, second division, Sobekaya.
Siki.
I told Sika something. I think about. We are in 2026, right?
Yeah, man. Siki was 2021.
No, I mean, no,
Dreams
before.
Dreams
like 15 years ago.
That's around about
2013.
14, 15 down. I thought you said the Black Stars.
No, when CK was coaching Dreams FC, and he met my team at the time I was coaching Vision FC. Gabby, I said 15 minutes into that game, it was a decider. Ketokreku Bekai. So on Kaisu Diamenem, but me and my boss or secret or Bekai. In 15 minutes, as the two coaches on the touchline, Dreams FC needed to draw the game to make the middle league. My team Vision FC, we needed to win the game at all costs. And throughout the game, throughout the week, in preparing for the game, I told my boys that I suspect will be shown a red card. So my training section was all 10v11. I remember very well that my last training section, I even did 9v11.
The seer.
Me say, you start to them call Jude, me say, call yan buff 10 minutes.
In a red card, swing.
In a red card, no swing.
Coachito. No, you know.
Red card, no swing. No, listen to us. See, most people don't know that. They ask me now, coach, why don't you coach it? Today I'm telling the history why I decided I won't coach in Ghana.
They don't know,
You know what?
Vision the vision of the sea.
After the first 15 minutes, no, within the first 8 to 10 minutes, we were shown the red card. So I just told my boys, come on, we saw it coming, isn't it? Let's go for it. 2 minutes after the red card, Atena kasa. Now me see, me see Atena kasa. And that day, if my boss Michael Osakre Bobo, you know who Bobo is, right?
The Prime Minister of Ghana football.
So the Prime Minister, he's the Chief of Staff.
He's actually still.
Me see, you know why you do that. So when I'm talking, I talk with all conviction. Be on to me country in Chirame. I walked to Sika Kono and I told him that, who is this your left back? And Sika told me he's called Baba. I said, look, this boy, I'm giving you 2 years. He will play for the Black Stars of Ghana.
I see. You prophesy.
So Baba, from Dreams FC second division, straight to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. In less than 2 years, Baba Rahman was playing for what? The Black Stars of Ghana.
Yeah, man.
To me, he cannot become a bad player overnight. But those managing him have not managed him properly. When I sit here and I said, I don't see why he should be given the nod when he was playing for the tier B of Chelsea.
Tactical.
I said, no, a player who plays for Chelsea team B, a player who will not get the chance to even play in Chelsea team B, should not be given the chance to play for Black Star. It was from no hatred. It is because I wanted the best for the boy. Look, me and Amitina Haka say selection fan selection
the champion MV11 coach.
I will accept and I will support the team. It did not mean say so the selection be bad. Not some your problem with selection. You can't criticize. I will criticize.
Oh, Charlie.
That is what makes Coach Nimley fake, and everybody will want to listen to me. Today I cometh here.
You cometh here.
You cometh here.
Our heart
97.
My bad day. My number shashi be me feng be me. You was about a job Panorama if any yo. Look, you see what I'm doing?
Yeah, man.
Nobody should get it wrong.
Okay.
It has got nothing to do with Keto Creek. Or no Ketankasa or Sropo or to me 5 phone crowd and friend me.
America,
I'm doing this. I am doing this in the interest of the boy.
In solidarity
of the boy.
I see.
The boy will get better as a player. Baba, Mr. Shawudi. Don't show the bar.
Okay.
Relax,
make an interpreter.
Don't show the bar.
Stand firm.
What Kapanaya?
The World Cup.
The Fem Benin Kawaski. The Fem Benin. Match, fair match, game, fair game.
Whatever game,
Carlos Quiroz, Baba Rahman, relax,
in the speed.
Baba Dumoshi.
Okay, if Quiroz calls you onto the pitch,
okay, Kulu Baya Homoyele Akulu. I want to see your character. Kele Washikele. Baba, I want to see your character. Kele Washikele.
Hey, I beg you behave yourself.
Hey, Mamita, and that city online, Muncha. Just like any other player, I will support. You know, last week I say it is my prayer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coach, I want you to hold on for me.
I will hold on.
Right? We've missed the one thing on the show. Relax for me. I'm saying that we've missed. Dabi, are you listening? Yeah, I know. How many do you have?
No, 3.
Okay. Okay.
Next week, now me the Jude Dinaman. You better picture. Coach Nimley gathered support from Baba Rahman. When Baba is giving a lot to play,
let's do this real quick. Let's do this real quick.
Yeah,
we are 38 minutes into the show.
Yes,
we've missed the one thing on the show.
I know it.
The prayer.
That good.
Usher is into the spiritual realm, and then please hand over to Jude to start,
right.
and then we'll come back to you.
Before I pray, I want to apologize to my listeners,
for you,
and to the viewers of this show that I got here late today. In fact, traffic or work no. Next month, in that Marshall Lonsi, met from 3 piece. Because check baby. That's why I'm late. So I apologize.
Hard. So Usher is into the spiritual realm, so let's go.
One no what to Zibout.
10v11.
Manche mia manche.
Tactical seer.
Wako bele ya che. O manche yeli ava. Mene soha. Nima soha. Nama soha. Ghana ma mu fefe clan.
Abai Zibout.
Ako fambi etwe. Mene gbo ame gbe. Bi energy hena no kwale yo. Mene gbo ame gbe keke. Bi energy hena no kwale yo. Wako bele ya che. O manche yeli ava. One down ma. Waka bi down ma. What Jude? What abe kuke ya minta. No down ma. No he wale. No how anile. No we kare wale.
Ano quality.
Tenzene amale ye bie.
See
Bie na amale be bie.
See ako.
Ona beni mi support Baba Rahman.
See ako.
Na kano ka mo ko fe ni ne ma fire mo.
More fire.
Me no na me, I'm not a hypocrite.
Never.
The unction of Zibout upon my life.
Zibout.
And the unction now. I have been fighting against me. Shake them unction now. Also sound we commit the Black Stars into your
Zibout.
Yo, America here, she show me beje.
Bye.
America na ya na what show we. Ke sheke to kroku kumito lo wa show we. Che male. Je ke to kroku ji Ghana.
Bye. 10v11.
Je ke to kroku ji Ghana.
10v11 see.
Je ke to kroku ji Ghana. Efe ni bi odogba mo.
Kochito.
She won chabo yo wa Zibout. Ake nyamo o here. Wo kale skiwa se wale. Wo wo bless se wale.
Kakalika.
Kana we bomden. Wa me wale. Ha me nile. Ha me jumbo. Ha me skills. Ha me no so na chabo.
Kakalika.
Ake America afre here she eje.
Kakalika sikio.
Ghana Blasters. What show wo here she koko. Dabida. Dabida. Here she show more. Dabida.
Another Dabida.
Eba mi koko. Friend mo yo wa bo bele no. Mena program me coach Nimley. Me dedicate program there. How Baba Rahman.
Oh,
Baba Rahman. Okay, me yoko down. Me tell man be I want to Baba ke me yoko.
Mo fire.
Me to go Baba yeko. She mean care.
Abai.
Me support Baba Rahman.
Easy.
Many care in the minute. Many mama support.
11.
I told the people of Ghana through my expert that I have a surprise for them.
Fantastic.
This is the surprise.
Yes, sir.
Gabby,
Yo.
you want me to talk about the Black Stars, right?
Yeah, man.
Now go deep.
Yeah, man.
Look, I watched the game from start to finish.
Start to finish.
Truth be told,
1 minute plus 95.
truth be told, after watching that game, the more I dislike Keto Kriko.
Oh, how?
I'm telling you honestly. After watching that game, hey, Ket, where did you?
Otto should have been gone.
No, you see, I've not said the reason why I respect this man. Jude now, Jude has read into. I said, facts. If this is 10 days of a proper coach training, come on, man.
Find X. Find X. No equation.
Look,
side.
me. Nobody can say otherwise. Even when Otto qualified for the World Cup, me and Yao Minta were saying it here. One unity.
I said that after the
Because
game, sack him. Give him his.
we should have allowed Carlos Queiroz to coach the game against Germany, the game against Austria, the game against Mexico. This would have given the man 4 proper.
Yeah.
He should have
rehearsals.
gone after
Or-
the
or
AFCON.
even-
after the AFCON.
Or even like
the
three
AFCON
proper games.
qualifier.
Ewa!
Yeah, or 3 proper games. Because I'm not sure you'd be there for them.
The more I watched the game against Wales,
Wales.
How you do pronounce it?
Wales.
No,
Wales is-
No, sir, it's WALE.
yeah,
So Wales.
Yeah, Wales.
The more I watched the game against Wales, I told myself that look. When the decision was that obvious,
Yeah.
Jude, it was an obvious decision that we needed to sack Otto in term.
True.
But this man, single-handedly, look, I know of ESCO meetings where he vetoed. I'm telling the people of Ghana today.
You mean Keto Kreku?
I'm telling you, wherever he is, he's
I
watching
see.
me. He knows what I'm saying.
He vetoed what? The stay of.
He vetoed that although the position and the position of the ESCO was to sack Otto after the AFCON disaster, he vetoed that Otto was not going anywhere. He vetoed that Otto Addo goeth nowhere. And for me, it was shocking that as president of the Ghana Football Association, this man couldn't see the obvious.
Oh, he was myopic. Is that what you are saying?
Of course!
Oh, Charlie.
Enani.
Short-sightedness.
Everybody saw it. But he alone. I don't want to believe he didn't see. It's his typical
strong man.
Superimposable character. Yes. In chemistry, we have when you are talking about optical isomerism.
Charlie, optical
Isomerism. That is where you introduce the term non-superimposable behavior. But his was superimposable character on the entire ESCO. Said, no, he's not going anywhere. So I watched that game against Wales, and I told myself, in the first 25 minutes, truth be told, we should have considered 3 goals. The boys didn't start the game well. I expected that because you are now being. That was the first time you're going to put into practical doing what a new manager had rehearsed with you on the pitch. So normally, the first outing of a football team, when being directed by a new manager, the players haven't. You see, they've not tested the method under proper game situation, so they'll be hesitant. The player will be confused as to what to do. What do we do here? But after some time, you see, oh okay, oh okay, oh okay. Then everybody is in sync. Then you can see that we can now move forward. I look at that game. Let me start from the midfield. First and foremost, thank God we have a right fullback. So you see, Otto told the whole world that the whole Ed, Ghana Agbone, hey, Ghana Agbone, Ghana Agbone. He told the whole world.
But to be fair, he called him, right?
No, even when he called him, that was what makes it. That's what makes it even more serious. After calling him, what he saw on the pitch, he came back and said, "We don't have a right back."
So it means the trainer scout. His credibility.
I actually remember.
Is even questionable.
I said this on Football Made in Ghana.
You understand?
Yes.
He said we don't have a right
But
back.
how do you call a
explained-
player and come and say that he is not up to
Look,
tax?
Explain
Let me
why
tell you something.
he wanted.
You know what?
Caleb has to. play.
Martin Senaya left.
Marvin. Yeah.
Marvin Senaya left that Germany-Austria campaign very angry. I'm telling the people of this country today.
Who played 2 in that game? In those games?
Unity.
Yeah.
I mean, how?
Coach, let me even help you. The Unity Cup
That's right.
against Trinidad and Tobago.
That's right.
He played Caleb Unity in right back.
Yes.
Later moved him into
midfield.
Brought in somebody, right? His performance at right back and midfield was like day and night.
Yes.
And then the games against Austria and Germany, you play him at right back, and you can't sit at a press conference and explain
That.
why the boy should play at right back. I'm like, bro,
You see, all these things, I put it on Keto Kriku. Now let's go to Gideon Mensah. Look, for Gideon Mensah, defensively he's not good. I don't think he's good. But
defensively rather,
yeah, no.
I thought.
You see, he's an average defender and an average player going forward. That's where I see him.
Average.
So he's average.
in
You
general.
see, no, when you say good,
Actually,
Yeah, you see,
let's face
no,
facts.
because I'm surprised because people praise him for the defensive duties.
No,
but
no.
Forward.
Oh, no,
I hear
no, no,
people
no.
say
No,
that.
no, no, no,
But
no, no.
forward, they said
What?
before, and
No,
people
no,
say
no, no, no.
Baba Rahman is the opposite of him.
No, no, no.
Baba Rahman is good forward, and then
Baba offers more.
Baba is
offensively.
better going forward. Far better going forward.
But the liability
Than
at the back.
Not a complete liability.
Oh, coach is a liability.
No, listen.
Coach
No,
is a
no.
liability.
Listen to me. Not a complete liability. I will address that.
Okay.
Why I say not
Please
a
go
complete
ahead.
liability. So that's my view on Gideon. Let me tackle the Baba issue before I move forward. Baba was given 10 minutes to come and play. I have received proper report. In fact, people who were there and they
In the
said,
stadium.
yes, he said Baba didn't warm up.
Are you for real?
That's what people are telling me. I didn't see you. I was watching the TV. There was a warm-up, and they were asked to go and sit. There was a warm-up where you saw all of them.
Yeah.
But when was that warm-up? That warm-up was like 20-25 minutes before he was brought on. There's no way you're going to ask your players.
And the substitution wasn't done.
The substitution wasn't
So he went back to
so
sit.
he went back to sit. You understand? He went back. All of us watching the game thought the man was done with the substitution. All of a sudden, the ball went, and then Baba was. Because I was asking myself, truth be told, if such things are expected to happen very early in the game, or when the player who comes on is not properly warmed up, how many times have we not seen when the warm-up is not right, players start game and they concede?
But coach, the World Cup waits for no one.
Listen.
So,
listen. I'm not equating it to the. I'm saying that
Yeah, but that's
there's a reason why we ask players to go and do proper warm-up before they're introduced into a game. Carlos Queiroz didn't play everybody in that game, did he? He didn't. So maybe at the time, having warmed up and was told to go and sit on the bench, maybe the boy thought that, or everybody thought that, the substitution is done with, and then come and play. He can't say so. Go and play. Don't get me wrong. I think he was partly at fault for the goal. I'm not going to sit here because I'm saying let's support Baba, because I believe, look, let me tell you why I have changed my mind to give him another opportunity. I told you guys offset, right? What did I say? I said it took my little daughter. I've got 3 girls. It took my second daughter to tell me that, Daddy, who is Baba Rahman? Because the next day in school, they were talking. And my daughter came back and said, Daddy, who is Baba Rahman? I said, he plays for the Blind. I said, everybody is mentioning his name at school. And they say he didn't do well. I said, wow, this is how it could get. Or this is how far it has gotten. I think Baba has got a family. Baba has got children. Imagine, just as my daughter came, imagine
his family.
Even his kids. Oh, Papa, Ibo, Modern. Oh, Papa, Neke. Oh, Papa, Neke. It is extremely
That's
damaging.
why Jordan says he doesn't consume.
You see, it is extremely damaging. So I told myself that, look, he cannot be a bad player overnight. So I'm here today to encourage him that whenever he's given the opportunity, he should. It is looking like he tends to listen to a lot of the stuff on social media. So it's gotten to him. But go back to the game again. Do I fault him for the goal? Yes, to some extent I do. I won't come and say TNC, because if he was warmed up, what should have been the final? If I clear Padiaka touchline one time through.
That was Yang's point.
Yes. Asake bele. Come here, my bele.
Sweep him.
Come here, my bele. Simple. My bele, a touchline. My
point was that use your smarts.
Yes, my bele. You see, he shouldn't have allowed the guy to even turn.
Use your smarts.
But the guy did. But again, another person that we are not looking at is Abdul Mumin. Go and watch the clip again. When the guy went past Baba, like y'all said, he's a defender. All the defenders will get beat. But once he gets beat, from that angle, the player crossing the ball is not the one who's going to put the ball in the back of the net. Go and watch. Mumin was with the guy who headed the ball.
Yeah, Luis Kumas.
And then he moved away from him and kept his eye on the ball instead of glancing at the ball and looking at the danger.
So we had 5 men in the box.
Yes.
That's against Wales 4 men.
4 men.
You know, and that's what's
everybody
making
had a
difference.
marker at the time. When you watch the slow motion, Abdul Mumin was the one who left his marker. I don't know whether his intention was to go and close the gap, but you could see the wide gap between whoever was crossing the ball. Look, I don't know who Carlos Queiroz would choose as left back. It is looking more like
Gideon.
It's going to be Gideon Mensah. But my only advice to Baba Rahman is that when he's given the chance to play, he should remember that he's there to serve his country. Like any other player on the pitch, they are there to serve Mother Ghana. Baba, close your mind. I'll come and sit here if you don't do well. I'll tactically analyze you. Where I need to criticize you, I'll criticize you. No two ways about that. But this is a clean slate. Go out there and show love. Look at Ajete after the first 2 games.
As in Germany and Austria.
Germany and Austria.
Gave away 2 penalties.
He gave her 2 penalties. The first penalty, could you blame him for that?
Not really.
The player headed the ball into his arm.
Yeah.
What does it do for that? Agreed. He gave. What did we not say about him? I have said here like I did tell I've said it. But when you look at his performances against Wolves, you know what? I saw something about Ajete which I had never seen before.
What is that?
When we watched the game against Wolves, in addition to him doing his job, he was always covering
For others.
who were